Our next guest has starred in musicals. She's pretty fabulous too, in The Producers, and she was wonderful in A Chorus Line. However, behind the scenes, Deb Krizak was trying desperately to become a mother.
Yeah, and for 8 years, doctors couldn't explain her infertility, but Deborah never gave up and tells her story in a new book. It's called How Would You Like Your Eggs?
It's a funny title.
That title.
That's the first thing I came up with was the title, so I thought I've got to use this title. It's a big, long one, but I love it too.
Fantastic. Now,
Thank you.
You and your husband started trying at 29. I mean, a lot of women start trying at 29, and you don't think that you're going to have any issues. You think, oh, it's the most natural thing women do. I'm going to be fine.
That's it. Everybody else around you does it
Yeah.
so easily. They talk about getting pregnant, they click their fingers and they're pregnant. And I mean, I came off the pill at 29 and we weren't actively trying as such. I was still touring and working in musicals, and 2 years later I thought, oh, something's happening here, nothing's working, and you know, everybody else seems to do it so easily, and it does become quite debilitating after a while, trying to work out what's wrong with you and why can't I get pregnant. Everyone's got a story, but it's very isolating, and you find yourself retreating socially, and just not having any answers is really difficult.
Especially, in the circles that, we come from as well, it's very social being in theatre. You're out all the time, you're seeing people, So to retreat like that, when do you make the decision to, seek outside help, to go to a doctor?
Well, I think when you find out and you see it staring in your face when you go out with your girlfriends and they say, I'm going to try to get pregnant, I'm going to try this month, and bam, they're pregnant. So I think then you realise, well, I've been trying a year, I've been trying 2 years, it's not working. So I think at that point you pick up the phone and you make an appointment with your doctor. I did all of that as well, and nothing was wrong. That's the thing about this book. It's about unexplained infertility, which sort of 1 in 6 couples have some sort of fertility issue, and being unexplained infertility as well, where there is nothing wrong. So, there's all that to deal with as well. When you can't find the problem, how do you fix it?
And you had 9 friends of yours in that period.
I did.
So hard when you're trying.
I did, and I hosted one of my best friend's baby shower at that time in Adelaide as well, and I just had at that particular time, a failed IVF attempt. I was really hoping that this was going to be the one, and it wasn't. And I hosted it, and I sat there as all the pretty little things were pulled out of the gift boxes, and I kept it together. But you know what, there were nights...
I don't know how you did.
I found it very hard. There were nights where you cry into your pillow, and you do find it very hard, but you have to keep a brave face, especially in the industry that I'm in as well, and you don't share your story with everybody, but that's what this story is about. It's opening up those channels of communication so that there is people out, there are people out there that are going through the same.
But the IVF, you did several treatments and then you got twins.
I did. I was
girl.
very lucky. Look, it wasn't an easy journey. It was a year of IVF, and I tried 2 very different clinics, and I got great success with Janaea, who've been very supportive of me with this book. And my 4th attempt was beautiful little twins, as you can see there. That's the early days. They're 5 years. Look at that. The tragic shot of the 3 a.m. mother.
There they go.
You're looking great for the 3
Getting a bit older there, and they are absolute delights. The light of my life. I'm so glad that I took the journey, and it was tough. It was really tough, but I couldn't imagine my life without a family and those kids.
Well, the book's out now. Go get it, and thank you for sharing your story. It's called How Would You Like Your Eggs? You can't forget that title very easily, can you? And
So
it's great.
clever.
You're so talented. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks very much,
Thank
David
you
and
for
Wendy.
sharing your
Thank
story.
you.